I am thrilled to be talking to Tori Spelling, who we all know as Donna Martin in Beverly Hills 90210, but also author of books such as Storytelling, Spelling It Like It Is, and Mommywood, and also the reality star of So Notorious and the lifestyle show At Home with Tori, and that's just to name a few things that she's done. Tori, it is so great to have you.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yeah. So of all the things, of all the things that you've accomplished, you say and you consider that being a mom to 5 children as your most important job.
For sure. I mean, being Donna Martin will always be really special to me, but being a mom of 5 kids is the most rewarding job. I'm obsessed with it. It's not an easy job. It's one of the hardest jobs, but it's so fulfilling. And I have kids from 5 to 15. So I really run the gamut in the kiddo department. But yeah, so all moms, all dads, all parents out there, you know right now that this is the hardest time of the year. It's back to school time. Some have already returned. Some are going to be returning. Mine just all returned yesterday on the same day, all 5. So it's a really stressful time.
It really is, and I'm a mom of 3, so I'm not quite where you are, but I have kids between 16 and 10, and things are always busy. And so my kids just went back to school too, and it seems like, you know, there's so many more things now to juggle with this. What are some of the challenges and some of the stressors that you experience with parenting kids through school?
Definitely. Well, we're navigating as parents new territory right now that our parents, didn't have to navigate. We've been through a pandemic, like they're going back to school. They were home and then back on campus and it was different and with masks, without. And it's just the socialization is, they're kind of off their game and kind of getting them, it's rebuilding their confidence in a way to, get them out there knowing they can do it. And also, we're stressed. So the thing is, I try to take the stressors out of it. I try to be prepared, and I'm not a prepper. Like to moms out there, like, oh, she knows how to do all this. No. Like I call myself imperfectly perfect because imperfect is perfect. And just knowing going into back to school, it's not going to go smooth. Things are going to go wrong. Things are going to get missed. You do the best you can. And at least with the first week, I try to prep and get the lunches prepped, everything to make sure the clothes are laid out the night before. That is key in my house, especially with 5-year-old to a 15-year-old, and my older ones, 2 in high school now, say like, Mom, you don't need to lay out my clothes. I'm like, no, you pick it. Let's lay it out. So the morning of, we're not running around saying we can't find our socks. But managing their stress and taking that on, as we all do, but as parents, we have to be stoic and keep it inside. I know as a migraine sufferer, I've been suffering from migraines for over 20 years, and there's triggers I know, and sometimes they come out of the blue, but they used to be totally debilitating to me. And I would be like, stress, oh my gosh. I would fear going into something I knew I'd be stressed about, because I knew that if I got a migraine, that was it. It was taking me out of my day. I wasn't able to be present and function at work, be there as a mom, just be present for anything. It would be so debilitating. And I found Nurtec ODT about 2 years ago, and it is something that really works for me. And I'm telling you, after 20 years, I was losing hope that I would find a treatment that would work for my migraines personally. And it really does. It's a dissolvable tablet, so I can always have it on me at all time. I could take it anywhere, even if I'm driving and I feel the onset of a migraine. It's also an all-in-one. It works for prevention for migraines. And I don't suffer the side effects, but you can suffer side effects with Nurtec ODT of nausea, indigestion, upset stomach. So because it works for me so well, and I love to communicate with people with other migraine sufferers out there that feel like they don't have hope in finding something that works for them, I say talk to your healthcare professional. Go and get more information at nurtec.com and just find out what your options are and what works for you.
Yeah, that's amazing advice. Now, I feel like all throughout this, between your crazy schedule, the migraines that you still have such a positive outlook when you're dealing with all the things that are coming against you, against all parents, and those things could easily discourage. Do you have any life hacks just for that positive outlook?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, here's the thing I learned through, we all have ups and downs and ebbs and flows in our life. And I learned this from my dad. You got to keep going, because what might seem as super negative, what might seem dismal in one day, there's always a new day, something positive, and you have to be able to look. So we can't predict the future. I tell my kids, you're starting high school. It's an unknown. An unknown is scary. An unknown our brain wants to create negatives because we don't know what it's going to be. And we can go down that spiral and that rabbit hole. I say, think of a positive. What's your happy place? What's something that is a known that you can picture, and picture that outcome? So you're going to go to school, and there could be good things that happen. There could be bad things. But what's that thing that you can visualize that is something that makes you happy and keeps you positive? Visualize that, and that's going to be on the other side waiting for you.
I love it. Are there things that you do personally to kind of nurture your soul too as you're going along?
My kids nurture my soul, but no one's perfect. I honestly really strive to take more time for myself. That's something that's a goal. And my unwinding time is I binge watch my reality TV. I love reality TV. I'm not just on it, I watch it myself. So, that's something I kind of unwind, and I do that. But I also love cooking. I love baking. I feel like when I'm stressed, if I can make something, it kind of gets it out. And so, why not be creative while you're doing it? So anything DIY is my jam, and that's really cathartic for me.
I love it. Well, it has been absolutely wonderful talking to you. I've enjoyed your insights, and I wish you many blessings. Thanks a lot.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.